Hey guys, Wetmovie1 back here again for part 3 of my Q&A. In this one, I'm going to be answering more of your guys' video comments. And yeah, let's just get right to it. I think my homeboy movieOVERLORD had a question to ask me.
My question is, what is the origin of the name Wetmovie1?
Well, the origin of Wetmovie1 is a big mystery and secret. I can't divulge that information. Actually, there really isn't an origin. It's just I would think of something funny to say, but right now I just got off of work. I had like an 8-hour shift today. Yeah, I can't think of anything funny to say, but yeah, man, it's the origin of Wetmovie1. I don't know. There really isn't any. Sorry.
Alright, this is a video for Wetmovie1's Q&A video, and I'm going to ask at least 3 to 4 questions. Question 1. How did you start making YouTube videos?
Well, bought a computer, and then I made a YouTube account.
Question number 2. What was your first Blu-ray purchase?
Well, my first Blu-ray purchase was Michael Jackson's This Is It, because that was the newest, new release movie of that week when I first got my Blu-ray player, and of course now Blu-rays have blossomed in my abode here. So yeah, Michael Jackson This Is It was the first official Blu-ray I purchased.
Question 3. How long you and Gabriel have been friends?
How long have me and Gabriel been friends? Year-wise, I don't really remember, but I know we met each other in junior high school, and yeah, we've been friends ever since then, except for like a year or like 2 or 3 years, because we went to high school, or whatever, we were going to high schools, but then we got switched to different schools. Like his parents put him in this school, I was in this other school, and then I didn't see him until like 2 or 3 years later, because my sister was doing a dance, like in a dance class at this one community college over here, and Gabriel was in a dance class, and I don't know, I always thought that was funny because I would love to see Gabriel in the dance class, like jazz hands, okay, Gabriel, kick, move, turn, flip, like it'd be kind of funny to see Gabriel like that. But or I don't really know what kind of dance class it was. My sister even stopped doing it. But yeah, and then Casey saw him in there, and she's like, "Oh, hey, he was like, hey, how's Brendan doing?" And then boom, we made a short film right after that called Apartment 108, and then yeah, we've been friends again ever since then. We're actually pretty much junior high school, but we kind of lost touch when we both went into high school.
Question 4. What made you become a Blu-ray hoarder or a movie hoarder, period?
What made me a Blu-ray hoarder or movie hoarder? Well, I've always been, hoarding up on on movies ever since as long as I can remember. Always, I think the real bad hoarding started when VHSs were around. Okay, I used to go to this old video store called Video, I don't know, some number, video something. And I used to go there renting stuff every weekend with my mom and sister and dad or whatever. And he always had a thing right behind the register where you can buy, 2 for $10 or this or that. I'm like, like every weekend I'm like, Mom, could I get 2? Like before I was even making my own money to buy my own shit, And I'm like, Mom, could I get 2? He's like, did you do all your chores this week? I'm like, yes, or like whatever the hell it was. And I always picked 2 every week, and then I started hoarding up slowly. And then whenever me and my mom and whatever sister would go to Target, and they always had VHSs for like, you know how they have DVDs now for $4.97 or $5. I used to hoard up on those old VHS tapes, like they had like The War and like weird, like what's the hell is that called? I'm just getting up walking around because I'm getting tired of sitting there. Girls just want to have fun, like weird movies, and I pretty much started in Target. You know what I mean? Like really hoarding up in Target. I remember I always asking my mom, whoever I was with, could you please buy me one? Can I get this one? This looks cool. Not knowing what I was really buying. But yeah, dude, I think it all started in the end of elementary school when those Power Ranger VHS tapes used to come out. You know what I mean? You know how they used to release like separate episodes like Day of the Dumpster or food fight. I used to hoard up on those like crazy. I used to have the Green Ranger miniseries, what's it called, box set thing. I think that's where it started because I wanted to hoard up on all those Power Ranger ones. And then I started hoarding up on all these different kinds of movies. So I think that's pretty much, how it all kind of started. But I always loved movies and stuff, but yeah, man, that's pretty much how it started.
So yeah, those are just my questions, and yeah, let me know what I can't wait for your video.
Hey, thanks J-Dub for your questions, my man. You are the homie. I hope one day me and you and Swap Meet Searcher can hang out, because I know you live out there by Amoeba, man. It would be really cool if we could hang out together one day, shoot some out and abouts, hoarding ups or something. But thank you very much for your question. And yeah, man, it looks like I'm going to answer one more question, so let's get to it.
Hey YouTubers, this is Daryl514 back here, brand new video, and this is a video response on the Q&A of Brandon Mitchell, and I'm asking you, Brandon Mitchell, being a longtime fan of you for at least 3 years now, and now I'm asking you a question. Just want to know, what is your favorite Blu-ray? Well, not really, right? What is your favorite Blu-ray? I'm asking you one simple question, and that is, which Blu-ray do you recommend me in action movies, action genre, in the last decade, you could say. I only have 3 Blu-rays. I'm kind of new on Blu-rays, and I want to know which movie do you recommend me on my collection, because I want to be, I'm a future, as a collector to another collector, and I'm asking you, which Blu-ray do you recommend me buying at least one movie, one action movie, because I only have 3 Blu-rays. And the only 3 I have is here. It's The Avengers, Avatar, and Fast 5. So I'm asking you, which action movie do you recommend me buying on Blu-ray?
Alright, you said to recommend you a Blu-ray. What's my favorite Blu-ray in my collection? And you also asked me what action movies could I recommend you on Blu-ray, or an action movie I can recommend you on Blu-ray. But first, one of my top favorite Blu-rays of all time that I own is Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. The picture quality, the sound quality, all the special features you can want in a Blu-ray are on here. If you have never seen it, this is the 20th anniversary edition. It has like commentary tracks and making ofs and trailers and all this cool stuff, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies. I can't recommend this movie more than anything I have right now. Well, these next ones I'm going to show you, but yeah. And you also asked me to recommend you an action film. I'm going to be showing you 2 action films. Well, you can kind of count it as one because it's a continuing story, and that is Ip Man and Ip Man 2. Martial art films starring Donnie Yen and Sammo Hung, or Sammo Hung's in part 2. It's pretty much about the guy that trained Bruce Lee. Story of the guy that trained Bruce Lee. I even have I don't know how good you can see it, the movie poster of Ip Man 2 behind me. And it's one of my all-time favorite martial art movies, at least of the last 10 years or so. And if you can find them really cheap. They're put out by Wellgo USA. You can find them on Amazon for a real decent price. I can't recommend these more than enough. The action sequences are just amazing. You get Sammo Hung in there, is the guy that is action choreographer for these movies. And if you don't know who Sammo Hung is, you might know him from his picture right here, the older guy with the mustache. Sammo Hung and Donnie Yen right here. I don't know, it's one of my favorite movie posters I have. I had it up here for a long time now. But that's one I can highly recommend both of these. It's a continuing story. And just like I said, it's about the story of the guy that trained Bruce Lee. Amazing fights, amazing everything, man. You guys all remember how Bruce Lee fought and stuff, like all fast. Just like this, man. So I recommend you to watch the Ip Man and Ip Man 2. Don't really need to watch Ip Man 3, because Ip Man 3 is okay, but nothing like these 2. So I'm going to be looking out for your video, my man. As soon as you get these, I want to see you do a movie review of these ones, because I just want to see what you thought about them if you go out and get them, you know what I mean? That, and my favorite Blu-ray in my collection is Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. with a close second of the Ip Man movies because they just look amazing on Blu-ray. So guys, that's the end of my part 3 of my Q&A, the video questions. I'll answer more of them in the next one. And make sure you guys subscribe to the guys that ask questions in this video today. Their links to their channels will be in the description box. Yeah, they'll be in the description box, so make sure you check them out. And yeah, guys, if you want to leave more video responses asking me stuff, I'll keep, pumping out these Q&A videos, So thank you guys all so much for participating, and for all you guys leave comments and video comments. I'll get to those. I'll get to more text comments soon. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next daily vlog. Bye-bye.